well, considering that none of you have actually tried to confirm this with anyone yet, um, possibly real, possibly, dream. I say you all wake up in Jubilife City, back in your beds. Um, I say back in your beds. What would you like to do?
Jubilive was the one that had the rogue Pokemon problem, not the one with the Beedrills, right?
Yeah, it's the one that you guys just came from.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Um, well, get up, look around, ask Harold if he was aware of any of that weirdness, and check my bag to see if I have a bunch of apricorns, to confirm whether that weirdness happened or not.
Um, yes, everything seems to. I say it's a little hazy. It's a little hazy for Harold, but yeah, he seems to remember.
Okay, cool. So that was just general weirdness. Hmm. Well, this is certainly strange. Is Alma inside or outside of her bowl?
Depends. Where would you put her? Where she usually go to sleep?
Well, as we're in a city, she'd probably be in her bowl.
Okay. Then yes, and she is currently inside of. Almost all your Pokemon are inside of their balls.
Hmm.
Uh, Checking clock or out the window or whatever. What time of day, whatever is it?
It is. I must say it is. It is about to turn 7 a.m.
I'm late for my morning training.
Hmm?
My morning routine.
Do you want to go do that then?
Yeah, I need time to think about whatever it is that I think happened last night. Yeah, I'll
One of the things.
I'll go and train while pondering the mysteriousness that had happened.
Are you guys going to attempt to? Masa, are you guys talking? Are you guys having a conversation about what happened, or?
Lettuce hasn't actively mentioned it yet, aside from the fact that something may have happened last night.
Yes, didn't mention it beyond what was just stated.
Okay. Um. Okay. Um. I'm about to say.
So I suppose that technically counts as mentioning it because I asked my Pokemon about it, and then
Um.
I suppose me having the experience all would also be an indicator to myself.
Yeah. Um. I need each of you to roll a D4 and then a D6, and tell me what they say individually.
3 in the D4, 1 on the D6.
4 on the D4, 3 on the D6.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'll say. I'll say. Jay. You wake up from this feeling, with with the knowledge of what happened. With the knowledge of what happened in your mind. In your mind, you feel as if. You feel as if this was. What you just woke up from and experienced. There's a part of your mind, even though you fairly certain that just happened, uh, your memory says that it was a month ago.
Well, we know time passes weird there, so.
Lattice, even though you just woke up from this, and you're fairly certain this just happened, and even though the items that you may have acquired there, um, these events happened to you 3 years ago.
Oh, wow.
That's a bit of a disconnect.
That's confusing.
Space is warped and time is bendable.
It's a little jarring, and it's a little difficult to piece together, but with some thought, you manage to, reconcile it and, come to accept it, more or less.
Okay. Huh. Odd. Oh, fourth wall question here. Is Greg not going to be able to?
He said he was going to be late.
Okay.
Yeah, Greg said he was running late.
Okay. In that case. Okay, Jubilee. Was this the place we were intending to head to last time?
This is the place that we had just left when this, started.
Okay. Nope. After I get back then and eat and everything.
How long does your training take? Normally?
I figure he takes like an hour.
Okay, that gives me time to get my daily Pokemon training in.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. It's after I rejoined folks. So which one of us had the map of the area?
Technically, anyone with a Pokédex.
True.
I will present Pokédex.
Okay. Basically, I'm waiting to look at the regional map and see what's nearby.
Well, I'm pretty sure we already decided what the next city was, but
Okay, I don't remember.
it was whatever the next closest one was that because we were kind of doing it in sequence.
Okay.
I will transfer you over to the map, and you guys can pick from there.
With the giant dexes in the middle of the map.
See, Jubilife is there. And we came from Sand?
Or
We came from what?
Orberg.
Which is okay. It was under the Pokédex.
You can go to Sand Gym, Canalave, or Throma.
And the next gym was in.
I'm gonna say, are you trying to go in? Well, I'm gonna say technically, because this whole thing is pretty much sandbox. So I was going
I
to skip.
understand that, but I know that in theory the gym leaders tailor their team to the trainer fighting them because not all trainers are going to do it in the same order. I was just, which city has the next? Like Sand Gem appears to be the closest physically, but do they have a gym?
It's a good question. Let me check.
Because I didn't play Diamond and Pearl, so I don't know. And it's been a long time since I watched the anime on that one.
Sand Gem does not have a gym.
Okay, does Canalave or Floroma? I'm guessing Floroma will. Those are the two.
Yes, I must say, Canalave Gym does have a must say Canalave does have a gym. I do believe Floroma does have a gym as well.
I say Floroma sounds like it would have a gym.
Okay, if Canalave has a gym, I can see go.
No, it does not have a.
Oh, it does not have a gym.
Okay, so closest gym is Canalave.
Have a gym. Canalave does.
Well, yeah, that one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So it sounds like we're going to Canalave.
Yep.
Right. Cool. So you guys are on your way to Canalave. Is there anything you want to do before you leave?
Well, we resupplied and everything before we left the first time, so.
Yeah, I mean, true. Just
you guys. I know we're good.
Okay.
Let me check my potions. Okay. I seem. Okay, yeah, I seem to be.
I say we didn't fight in the last area, so we should have plenty of restorative still, in theory.
Yeah.
Okay.
From what I remember, much to people's chagrin.
More so the XP for talking down the space raiders as they came down in lines from above very slowly.
Pew 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 pew.
I would have thought, talking down an alien invasion would be worth more XP than fighting one random Pokemon in the middle of nowhere.
Well, you all got something. I must say you got something out of it. I must say, because I was like, the options were you talk them down. I must say it's either you deal with a fight and you get a bunch of XP, or you talk them down and you get a story. You get a story based thing that happens. So technically, you walked away with a story-based thing, which depends on how you feel about gaming is a good thing.
Yeah, that's definitely very much dependent on the player kind of thing.
Yeah, I know some players like fuck that, I want max XP, and then.
Okay. In terms of before we leave, I'm going to ask about the place we're going to, just kind of like around town, just to see what it is that I'll be walking into, the situation I'll be walking into, since apparently.
Wouldn't it make more sense to ask about the gym in the city with the gym?
No, I'm not asking about the gym. I'm asking about the city.
Ah.
Because the last place we were at had, shinies, missing, and it was a thing that was messing with the population. Here, I still feel like something weird happened.
Something weird did happen, but wait till we were in the woods outside of town before it did.
So then where we're going might have something there too. So I'm wondering if anyone here, like if any travelers, have heard of anything. Like, I don't know, maybe
Okay.
maybe a giant clown is stealing everything from the Poke Center.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Information about Conolave City. Easy enough because just like every city here knows generally about every other city. The major cities anyway. Conolave City is a city in the Sinnoh region. It is a port city that is bisected by a canal which is crossed by a small drawbridge. It has an air of exotic and foreign culture, as it is a hub for several other places to enter the Sinnoh region. Large ships are docked at the piers. In the old days, the port used to be a hub of cargo transportation, which has since become almost useless due to the transporter system. The famous Move Deleter also resides within this town. Conolave Library also has many books on Sinnoh region and several myths that surround it. The ferry in the canal will take people out to the Iron Island, the Full Moon Island, and sometimes New Moon Island.
Okay, the myths I do actually find somewhat interesting. It might answer some questions about the mysterious poke egg in my village, if there is some tie to between Galar and Sinnoh.
Okay. The Conolave Gym is ran by gym leader Byron. He is a steel type trainer.
So you're going to want fire.
Duh.
I'm sure there's other weaknesses too, but fire is the one that's sticking in my mind.
Which I do not believe that you have one.
No, I do not.
Steel.
I'll say, funny enough,
it is weak to fighting, it is weak to ground.
Funny enough, I believe that your best bet would be your Onyx, if you're going based off the Pokemon you currently have.
Fire, fighting, ground.
I'll say, because I believe Onyx does have ground type moves.
I believe so, yeah.
So Onyx would be your best bet. As far as I know, Alma is more. That's kind of useless here.
Yeah, tell her that.
Psychic attacks not very effective against steel. Because even though they pretty much proved that psychics been steel been spoons in Pokemon for some reason. Fuck steel, I guess.
You see, it's steel type, not spoon type.
She does have crunch though.
As far as I remember, dark type attacks are also not very effective on steel types.
Is that a dark type attack?
Yeah.
Crunch is a dark side. It's a dark side attack. Yeah.
Yeah, and even if it was normal, that's also not very effective. Steel was one of those types that they introduced that damn near immune to almost everything in the book.
So it's like the new dragon type almost.
Yeah, it's an all or nothing. It's either immune or super weak. There is no middle.
I'll say if you have a fire type, you can pretty much one hit it. I'll say this would essentially be like a gym that Scorbunny could just run through and just one shot everything.
Okay, so it looks like I have some preparing to do.
Suppose you could borrow Harold.
Or you could see if you want to try and hunt for Pokemon on the way. That's also a thing.
Yeah, usually the gym is based in a region where you can catch the type the gym's weak to.
I was thinking about
It's kind of funny that way.
looking for a gym. Yeah.
Masa, you can always tell me that you are hunting for specific types of Pokemon, and I'll just make you have you make a roll, and if someone wants to help, then they'll enhance your roll, and with that, then we can just we can just go ahead and I can just you make that roll, and then I'll go through the generator and see what you find.
Oh, what was I ever given stats for that Onyx?
I thought I sent you the sheet for that. Did I not send you the?
Let me see if I'm just being lame.
No, there's
scroll.
just as much of a possibility of me fucking that up. That'd be the first time.
The last image I see concerning Pokemon is Scizor.
Sounds about right. Hold up. Screenshots.
Okay.
Checking my screenshots right now. It's Combi. Scizor. Apparently I did not. Okay.
That's okay. I mean, I'd be being an actual trainer and looking for Pokemon to lay gasp capture. So.
No problem. Actually, I put in. I must say, most of his stats are already in.
Yeah, like I wasn't seeing like moves though outside of struggle.
I'll say moves. Okay, I will. I will give you. I must say. He's level 20. Since he is yours, since he is yours, and I have no way of actually pulling that back up unless I just randomly generate a new one.
As I just look at the moves that an Onyx would know at that level, and
I must say, yeah, I have both of his abilities in. I have both his abilities in. I have his skills are in. His abilities are in. It's just that his moves are missing. Feel free to go ahead and just go through Onyx level 20 and give him any of the moves that he can have between generation and 20.
Because I level 20, you can also choose an egg move.
I believe he's also due like an egg move.
Yeah, at level 20, he would have access to an egg move.
Yeah. So you can give him any 4 moves that you want.
Cool. That'll take a little bit of time, so I think I'll focus on doing that when the spotlight, so to speak, has shifted.
Well, I figure we're not doing the gym tonight anyway. So.
You do. I'll say you're about. I'll say you're likely going to get something that you had asked about. All right. So.
Okay.
Shifting maps as you guys are making your way to Conolave, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. How long does it take?
It's going to take about a day.
1 day? Okay.
Assuming you guys are just like walking at a leisurely pace, yeah, about a day.
Okay. So I guess I'll train my Pokemon then, and I'll look to see if I can find a fire Pokemon in the wild.
Okay. Let's see. While you guys are walking and doing your searching, we'll drag you over here. Okay. Give me a roll, and I will see what you find.
Percentile?
I must say, no, wait, hold on. Give me a perception. Search the thing. If I must say, if Tristan wants to help you, it'll give you the bonus.
So you can add +2 to your roll.
I rolled the best.
Oh, remember, this game doesn't use super high DCs.
Yeah. All you're trying to do is just find a Pokemon.
Is
Hmm.
same day or next day?
It's the same day. You guys should reach there. If you guys are heading out in the morning, you should be there by the following morning.
Okay.
Which means I did not have time to make you balls, so you got whatever balls you got.
Cool.
All right. Let's see. All right. You do see one Pokemon. As soon as I can download this image and drag it into Roll20.
What's that Pokemon? It's buffering.
Let's see.
The buffering type Pokemon. I think they call that the unknown.
Let's see if fucking figures. Just can't do anything right. Everything fucking downloads as something else. I've got to download it, then I've got to save it as a PNG file. Then I've got to actually be able to upload it. Because Roll20 doesn't want to play nice.
Does it ever? I mean, it locked David out of one of his games.
That was so fucked up.
It's still happening.
True.
Still being a dick?
Yep.
Yeah.
And they haven't even gotten back to him aside from the automated reply of, yeah, we got your bug report.
Totally gonna take care of that. Okay. Your role, you over here in the bush, I must say, over here in this field, I will shift ping it. Over here in this field, you do see a small hump sticking out of the ground as you see this.
Huh. I'll point my my dex at it.
Okay. Fuck.
I may have
Stop.
found something.
I think that's the one that turns into a camel.
Yes. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna say Numel, a fire type Pokemon. Numel is extremely dull witted. It does not notice being hit. However, it can't stand hunger for even a second. This Pokemon's body is a seething cauldron of boiling magma.
Huh. Interesting. But from what you've said, it's also lazy.
it's slow-witted. It's essentially a fire. I'll say it seems to be a fire type version of Slowpoke.
And obviously nature will affect that.
I'll say it's greedy and dumb.
Okay.
Do you want it?
It sounds like, given the amount of time, it would be a little bit of a pain to try to train in terms of, since you mentioned it's more dim-witted. Plus, Alma would be so frustrated. So I'll see if I can find something else.
Okay. What about you? What about you, Tristan? You interested?
Nope.
Okay.
You still giving an assist?
Cool. All right. It will continue. It will continue nomming. It will continue nomming in the field and shuffle off. I downloaded that for nothing.
Yeah, that's actually a really nice roll.
Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woohoo! D8. Because you can't find Heatran, so. I'll say that's the easiest way to get your asses owned right now. It's like, oh man, you made a perfect roll. You summoned a legendary.
I don't have to say it right. Perfect.
Well, considering we were poised to fight a legendary anywhere from yesterday to 3 years ago.
That yeah, that's really odd.
Okay, because you rolled a 6 on your first die, I will give you the option of one of those two numbers.
I'm going to submit to the human condition and choose 5.
Okay. And let me guess, you are going to not save. Oh my god, you actually do. Yay. I don't have to do anything. You are going to show. I'll erase him. Maybe he'll show up someone else. Maybe someone else will actually love Numal the way that he should be loved.
I've got nothing against him. He just, there's no storyline attached to catching him, so I don't care.
Oh no,
I don't go around checking balls randomly at unassuming Pokemon.
Katonk. Oh.
I want to collect them all.
No, that's not my goal. There are other characters in the party for collecting them all.
All right, cool. Must say, sitting down. Down by the water. You, I assume you guys are walking together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Down here, by this little riverbed, you will see the steam starting to rise out of the water.
Fire type Pikachu.
You'll see the steam start to come rising out of the water as this orangish domed head slowly starts making its way out of the riverbed and coming out onto the ground.
That would actually be really nice in training. So if Alma decides to just fling it away with psychicness, it could possibly catch something on fire, which will teach her not to just fling things away with psychicness.
Hmm?
And also, I like its shell. Okay. I will point my dex at it because I am not sure what that is.
Okay.
I'm from freaking Galar. I don't know what anything here is.
Torkoal, the furnace Pokemon. Torkoal digs through mountains in search of coal. If it finds some, it fills hollow spaces on its shell with the coal and burns it. If it is attacked, this Pokemon spouts thick black smoke to beat a retreat.
Interesting. Okay, so if I actually buy coal, it could be like a little treat for him or her. I don't know. Haven't captured. Haven't checked yet. Uh, him, her, it. Neat. Okay. Okay, I will approach. Oh, I need to refill my AP because the scene has changed. What? Oh, it's doing that thing. Let me drop myself again. Can I manipulate it now? Nope. Nope. Okay, fine. Screw you. I don't need to adjust my numbers at all. Meh. It's doing that thing where I can't adjust any of the things or open up my dual flop it. Anyway, I will approach. Was it Torkoal? Torkoal, not Totodile. Torkoal. I will. I guess be on this elevated position. Torkoal.
It will slowly turn its head towards you. Like,
I hope I'm not interrupting your cool off period.
cool.
Too bad, we're interrupting anyway.
Haha! Welcome.
Just so you know, I am driving to Sam's, but I will be on my data. So yeah.
Okay.
I will point towards the Torkoal. Are you up for a challenge?
It's gonna kind of look at you and like, oh.
Have I just been under a misconception this entire time that Pokemon, generally enjoy challenges and strength, at least if they're wild versus trained. Is that just me?
I don't think it's just you. In my experience, they tend to get very confused when you actually talk to them. They're used to people just randomly striking them with lightning and throwing rocks at them.
I'm about to say it's like I challenge you. It's like because some Pokemon are itching for a fight and others are just kind of like what.
Oh no, I get that. I get that. It's just
I'm just here vibing, man.
Okay. I mean, he doesn't. I'm about to say he seems to be pretty chill. If you can give me if both of you want to give a Pokemon education check, depending on which one of you rolls, I can, I can tell you kind of like what to be expecting.
Hello?
We still hear you.
Okay, just making sure. Like, suddenly got quiet. I'm like, huh?
Well, he asked us to roll. We rolled, and now we're waiting for a response.
She was it
Torkoal. Torcoal, I believe.
found it.
The Great Fire Turtle Pokemon.
You
The
know,
great energy.
these shiny conversations, generally speaking, don't impress me.
Also, if it gets too loud, please let me know.
It's pretty loud.
Like right now?
Yeah, the wind noise or whatever it is kind of loud. Yeah.
1 second.
Whenever you talk, it's not a problem. It's just your mic trying to find you again when you're not talking.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Did we lose the GM?
I think he's looking stuff up.
Yeah, sorry. All right. Okay. Both of you rolled decent. Both of you rolled well enough. He seemed like he was just kind of came back from what amounts to a like nice swim, and he's like, seems to be more of a, if you want to fight, sure.
Be nice.
He's like, we can throw down. Seems to prefer not to fight, but if you want to, he's all about it.
Okay.
Oh, that's a nice ability. Okay.
Okay, in that case... So I believe we already confirmed that steel is weak.
Yes. Steel no like fire.
I was looking at Scizor, and Scizor, at least mine, is a steel bug type. So
no, that's what Scizor is.
I say, keep in mind, if you knock it unconscious, you cannot catch it.
Yeah.
At least until it wakes up.
Yeah, that is true.
So try to watch out. What's the heavy hitter you throw at it?
I don't remember.
Okay, Alma, let's try something a little different here. Don't get your book burnt.
Let's see what the amazing speed of this Pokemon is. Alma, what is your speed?
6.
Ah. Well, I don't know how you're going to beat this speedster and his speed of 4.
Well, it is a turtle. It is turtly enough for the Turtle Club.
All right. Here we go. All right. Go for it.
Okay.
What is your first?
Okay, Alma, let's start this off with a Psyshock. Oh, let me make sure all my gauges are set correctly. There we go. My combat stage for defense is still at a -2. Was that a permanent effect from something?
No, that was from the last fight.
Okay.
That should have gone back to normal. All right, that is special. Roll 20 does not like you.
It never
But
likes me.
funny enough, doesn't really matter because since its speed is for shit, I'll say its speed does not give it a high enough AC to dodge that.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
You forget what game you're playing.
Get him, Radix!
I'm gonna say, remember, if its speed isn't, I'm gonna say you get a +1 for every 5. Its speed is 4.
Oh yeah, but I'm also used to AC offsetting that a little bit when you roll this low.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna say, remember, you also found it in the wild, so chances are it's not that high level.
True.
Now, if you were going, I'm gonna say, if you were trying to beat its regular defense, yeah, you would have missed.
But it's not good against the special.
It's
okay.
It's good, just not good enough right now. It like most turtle. I must say it like most Pokemon, like most hardy Pokemon, basically dump stat and defense and not special defense. Special defense is still nice, but nowhere near as nice.
Yeah, true.
Okay, so you hit, and that is a 43 points of damage. Let's see. Oh, wait a sec. Effect. When calculating damage, the target subtracts their defense from Sock's damage instead of their special defense. Okay, never mind. Okay, this won't hurt as bad then.
I'm testing its shell.
You are so lucky you did that because this would have been knocked out otherwise. Now you did that and it's pretty damn healthy. Alright, so that. Okay. You've knocked it around about half. I'll say you hit it. It staggers backwards. I'll say staggers backwards, rearing back to launch an attack against you.
Okay.
You are, I'll say, as you see these plumes of smoke start coming out of its shell, as you are familiar with this, and so is, I'm not saying, so is particularly Jay, as he sees an ember attack beginning to make its way out of you.
Okay.
All right, let's see. I might need to.
Where's your defense hiding? There it is.
Because. Let's see. All right. Tristan, Ember is damage base. It's already damage base 5, I remember, correct? Or is it damage base 3?
I think 4 actually, but I will look. With stab, it is 6, so that means it's normally 4.
Okay.
But I believe Torkoal's fire type, so it should be 6.
Yeah.
Let's see. I believe Ember is a special. Let me
yeah, Ember special.
Okay. So Elmo will have a evasion of 5.
Okay. Special attack.
See if you can deflect the Ember.
All right. So I rolled a natural 19.
Okay.
I remember Ember burns the target on 18 plus.
Yep.
So Alma is burned, takes 24 damage.
Unless you got detect or something to knock it out of the way.
No. No, she does not. Oh,
So she might do pretty decent on soaking the damage, but Alma's now burned. As Alma's
Come on, Armor. You've taken on worse things than this.
as you hear kind of a meow from Alma is like she is engulfed in flames.
ooh.
The Torkoal snorts out some steam and dust. So your turn as a trainer. You can either throw a Pokeball or you can attack some more.
But I can't really hold an attack back. Okay. Let's see. Using commanding voice, I'll have Alma basically reinforce both inspired and focus training. And man, part of me, let me do something that's moderate. Okay. See if you can throw it into something non-flammable. So TK struggle. Because I feel like it's only a little bit weak, and I need to weaken it a little bit more. Don't overdo it. And this is special.
Oh, this is special? Alright.
Because TK struggle is either physical or special, so I'm choosing to have it be special.
Okay. You hit, and let's see, its defense is that. The damage is that. This TK struggle smacks Torkoal, and with that, falls over.
Oh. Shoot.
Womp 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 womp.
Yes, Alma, your mind is really strong.
As the embers on her kind of go out, but you can see that she has several burn marks on her. Since the fight is over, and I technically couldn't tell you, Torkoal, with your last attack, you would have caught it on a 99 or less, meaning that
hell.
which rolled would have caught it.
Well, let's tend to it till it wakes up, that I can bop it on the shell.
Okay.
Can you make sure I didn't beat the Torkoal too much?
You didn't beat about Mase. It is 5 points under 0.
Cool.
Yeah.
I will feed it an Oranberry and make it exactly 0.
Okay.
Does that still make it faint though?
Well, yes, but
Oh.
Yeah, so it is still unconscious, but it is back to 0.
give me a minute. I was just trying to get rid of the Oranberry.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I need you guys to roll me perception as you hear some rustling coming from the woods behind you, from the woods around you.
I guess I didn't have time to use first aid expertise on Alma then. I tried.
I'm gonna say while you're in the middle of doing it, you will hear this. I'll say first aid expertise. How long does that take?
It
I
says an
assume that's
extended action, which is usually, so could be minutes, could be an hour. They don't give you a specific. They just say extended action.
I'll say that during the course of the, near the end of your first aid expertise, you start to hear this noise. So you'll have enough time to complete it.
Okay.
All right. Lattice, do you have like a burn heal or anything that you're going to use on Alma, or are you just going to leave her?
No, the first aid expertise cures the burn.
Okay. Oh, so you were okay. Oh, you were using that on Alma. I thought you were using that on
No,
on Torque.
No, I was using that on Alma. I'm going to use the first aid kit and an Oranberry on Torkoal.
Okay.
The Oranberry
Cool.
brought it to 0. The first aid kit will bring it to 5.
Can I bop it, as I assume my 7 means that Lattice doesn't notice whatever is going on at all?
GM's
I'm gonna say this is while all this first aid stuff is happening.
I say because it takes a few minutes for them to wake up if I didn't use a revive.
Okay.
Yeah. Lattice a little too busy worried about the health of Alma. Jay and Alma, you two will hear some rustling in the bushes as you see 5 people come out of the bushes.
I like the tiny drawn Pokeballs on them.
Cool. Punks. Are they the fun kind of punks or not? We'll find out in a minute.
I say they all come out of the bush. Well, look at what we got here. And I'll say one of the other ones like, looks like we have a couple of trainers who got lost on the way. Who got lost on the way to the beach. It'd be a shame if they went through here and didn't pay the toll.
Oh, is this happening? Is this really happening?
He did say he was going to throw bandits.
Oh yeah, this is Sid's actual reaction. Like, oh, is this really happening?
Oh, I'll say it was like it only happens if you don't. I'll say it only happens if you don't cooperate. Now hand over your money. I'll say hand over your money and your items, and nobody gets hurt.
Counter proposal: you go about your merry way, and nobody gets hurt.
With that, you will hear a far larger thumping noise coming from the woods.
Don't know.
Yeah, I must say it was like, hey, boss, seems as if we got some peoples here who don't likes to come up off the stuffs. And he'll be like, who don't want to come off their stuff? This large, hulking, fist of the North Star sized man comes out of the bushes.
I'll look over the Sid. Is that one too big for you?
Dude fought an Ursa ring.
Sid's eyes are sparkling like.
This guy looks to be roughly about you presume somewhere around 7 to 8 feet tall, and happens to have a body roughly spherical like a Snorlax. Him chunky.
Yeah.
Oh, he is chunky.
Now you kids needs to come up off that money before yous get hurt. Also, thanks for getting me a Torkoal.
Hey, I won that challenge fair and square.
Fair and square ain't what happens around here.
Okay, fine. It looks like we're dealing with some triangles then. We can show you what we do
They're
with
all gonna
triangles.
look at each other. They're all gonna look at each other and be like, "Triangles? What?" It was
Sid, throw him!
You said throw them?
Yeah. The
For
triangle,
what?
so pick up the triangle and throw it. These guys, throw them.
Throw what? I can't really hear you. What? Throw what? The people? Um? Huh. Do I have enough?
It's like looks like we's gonna have to have ourselves a good old fashioned Pokemon's fight.
Huh. That makes sense too.
Might say if Sid's the one looking like he wants to fight. He was like, but if Hughes wants to fight, he was like, it's been a long time since I punched a kid.
Ooh, you're a mean one.
Oh, you're a nasty bastard, aren't you? I'm gonna enjoy beating the shit out of you.
He's going to dig inside his nose and flick a booger out at you. Well, in your direction.
Now that's just mean. But I guess that's your sign that poison is okay. Then I'm okay. Without waiting. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Without waiting, what?
Oh jeez. I think he. How far away are they?
You guys are roughly within fighting distance. Let me drop you on the map real quick.
That's like we are on the map, but he can't see it because he's driving.
Well, I didn't put him on the map. I put you two on the map because you two were here.
I'm just saying he can't see the map because he's driving. So.
Well, I'll give him a measurement of distance of how far away you are from. I'll say you are 8 hexes away from his goons, 10 hexes away from him. He is north of you.
So that would be 40.
He is 45 feet away from you. You are 35 feet away from the goons. I might say, but as far as your movement, your character's movement, Sid's movement is.
Oh no, I'm good. I was going to do a poison thing, but he's out of range at the moment, so I will hold off.
I'll say at your range, you can. I'll say if you were gonna do something that involved throwing something or something like that. Let me see. Your throw is.
It's an actual poison move I have.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I must say you must say you'll be able to start making your way there. But yeah.
Yeah. But he was going to say something, so I'm not close enough to do anything. So please continue.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's going to look at you guys. Looks relatively ticked off. He was like, so are you gonna hand over your money, or do we have to do this the hard's way?
Pretty sure we're doing
Sid
it the
looks
hard way.
back at you two. Yeah. Sid looks to both of you. He's hopping back and forth on his feet, smiling, Kimmy.
Yeah, I'll give Sid a look as if I'm not capitulating to them.
really wish we could find. I say, really wish. I say, why can't these kids be like the other kids, and just, I'm saying, just stand down. Usually, when we threatens to beat up kids, they get scared.
Unfortunately, you're not dealing with your average kid.
Yeah, or your average kids. Because first off, I'm pretty sure I'm mentally deficient. Or to not use big words for your little brain. I'm not smart. I like
Ah,
fighting.
Well, given how many hits to the head you've taken.
good. I'm gonna say, he was like, good, because we don't like stealing with the smart people. I'm gonna say, but I can, but I can tell, I can tell that you might be dumber than me. Pretty sure you wish you were just as SMRT as me.
I truly do. I truly do, mate. I also, but I may not be as smart, but I think I got you on the wise department. For instance, uh, Sid will move up a little bit, just like a couple feet. It's like, for instance, like you said, as one of my masters told me, never fight fair. And if he can't have the reach, Sid will throw a smoke bomb. Actually, no, I can't remember if that's like only 3 hexes I can throw it. I can't.
Your throwing range is, as far as I know, your throwing range is 7, and you should be able to throw anything your throwing range.
Okay, I was just making sure. I was like, wait a minute. I thought it had a specific attack, but I must be thinking of a move or something. But yeah, just
If you're throwing a smoke bomb,
You sure you're not using the
That's
move
just-
smoke screen or something?
No, it's an actual smoke bomb.
Well, then yeah,
Cause
if it's an actual smoke bomb, it's based on your throwing range.
cool. Yeah.
And
So
your throwing
he'll
range
throw.
should be. Huh. Normally I write that down. I think it's acrobatics +2.
I'll say his throwing range is 7.
Okay, so somebody wrote it down for him then. Okay.
Sid. Let's see, speed for Sid is 10. He's a fast bugger. Okay, 10. Cool. All right. People can throw in their initiatives. Are you guys summoning your Pokemon?
I don't have to summon him. Harold's usually riding on my shoulder, but yes, I will have Harold out.
All right. Feel free to drop him on the map.
Okay.
Are you
So
Harold?
I tried to pull.
So you can.
No, I do not.
Just so you know, after Sid would throw the smoke bomb, he would yell, "Scatter!"
I will do that as soon as I can. With a nod of acknowledgement from the leader of martial capabilities. And I hope these guys deploy some Pokemon.
Oh, they're about to.
Level 1 Sparrows.
using Alma.
Yeah.
Good thing I just brought her back up. Then.
Nothing. Okay, let's see how this will go.
Where are you? You're making this way too difficult. Seriously? You gonna be that guy? Screw it. Pokedex. There we go. Go. Da-da-da-da-da. With that, you guys will, I'll say, each of them will reach inside their pockets, and I'll say, reach towards their hip, and they will throw out 5 Pokemon.
Okay.
Never roll 20 decides to show them. Have they popped? Has anything popped up on the map yet?
Nope. 5 on 2.
Well, probably because roll 20 froze on me. Goody. Your connection to the server has been interrupted. Of course it has. Fuck me, right? Right. Back up. Let's try that again. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I see 10.
You will see.
There's 10.
So the last one's finally showed up.
Yep.
The original. Fuck roll 20. All right. As 5, obviously casting some sort of illusion, of these Pokemon appear on the field. Has an image uploaded?
Yeah.
Hmm?
It flashed, yeah.
Okay.
We saw the Trubbish.
As 5, I'm about to say, as 5 Trubbishes appear on the field.
Sucks to be y'all.
I don't know. You guys asked for it now. Fuck. Didn't I just... Okay. Cool. All right. We'll add them to the initiative. If they're amazing, I must say the leader will also throw out his Pokemon.
Ooh.
An even bigger pile of trash.
All right. Take a look at their stats. Oh, well. Top of the order, Zeke.
I really need to fix that.
Will it not fix it when you do change it, or have you just
I haven't
never
saved
got
the token with the corrected name, so so every time I redrop it, it changes the name back.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so normally I'm all for fighting fair, but given the numbers and given the fact that they've got shadow clones or some shit.
I still don't see these extras that you're talking about.
And say there's a group of 5 here, and then a group of 5 here.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I just see the initial 5 that I drop. Pretty sure once if I reset roll 20, it'll show up.
Okay, so since I'm normally channeling Herald anyway, I'm going to use my swift action to channel Alma.
You only see 5. There's only 5.
I'll use my swift action to channel Alma, and then I will use Commander's Voice to bind 2 AP, 1 for each Pokemon in play right now. Have a boost of +5, David.
Ooh, +5
Jesus
to
fuck.
Whatever Alma's highest.
Status.
There's a breakdown
Okay.
there. Oop, wrong one. I don't know what Alma's highest is. I know what Herald's is. But yeah, you gain +5 to whatever it says. And then I will order Herald to move to engage the Trubbish and use Ard, which he knows means to use Psychic.
Okay. When it says your intuition, I think it would be your.
Yeah, that's why it's +5.
Okay.
It's +5 to whichever one of her things is
Gotcha.
the highest.
Okay. Nice.
And that's Jay's turn.
Okay.
I have blessed the party.
Nice.
All right, Sid, it is your turn. Do you wish to attempt to do anything?
Let's see. You all can hear me okay, right? At
Yeah.
the
Yep.
moment?
As long
Okay.
as you're talking, it's fine.
Oh. Yep, okay. let's see. I threw the smoke grenade, the smoke bomb. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Uh, Sid will rush in using the cover. Actually, are the Pokemon from the cloud? Because I don't know.
Our Pokemon are back with us. I don't know where theirs are in relation to your cloud.
Okay, so they're just. I didn't know if they were in front of the smoke or not, or what have you.
Yeah, they threw their Pokemon out of the smoke cloud. So they're kind of like, go Trubbish.
Okay, so you smoked the trainers, not the Pokemon.
So Sid would like to fully move so that he's like coming to the side that the Pokemon aren't. Essentially, he's trying to be stealthy and sneaky. It's gonna be a terrible little little gremlin. So, like, basically stealthing behind the smoke cloud where hypothetically no one sees him, not even the other guys. I apologize for not being there to do this, but
That's cool. So, right. All right. So what? So are you going to go engage them, or?
how? I don't think it may. He would just essentially like to enter the smoke cloud from the opposite direction and hide. That way, essentially, he wants to start picking off people, picking off trainers or so.
So you're gonna run off to the side and like try to get around them.
Yeah, trying to get around them and into the smoke cloud so he can ambush them. Cause
do you want to dash?
Yep. And hypothetically, he could stealth because he does have a pretty good hide.
Well, they can't really see you at the moment anyway because they're kind of in the smoke cloud, and you just kind of ran off into the woods in order to get around them.
Woo. So that's my shtick.
All right. I'll say the goons will order their Pokemon to use. Let's see.
They will order their Pokemon to a horrible and painful death. Is what.
Okay. It was like Trubbish. use use poison gas. Two of them I'll say it was like use poison gas. Two of them will say use pound.
Pound, they go hard.
All right. Lattice, your turn.
Okay. Alma, you side beam on the closest one, and let's try to avoid any counterattacks this time.
I'll say he's the gang leader is gonna be like he's like Garbodor, just go beat up. He was like, just go beat up those kids until they fall over, and take their money if you're able to. He was like, I got a punk to go beat up. Garbodor will roar as as he begins his slow waddle over to you guys. Harold goes first.
Okay. Alright, Harold. What's your move? That is your move. Hopefully that's the right group.
Yeah, since we're still seeing duplicates.
Are we fighting the ones in the bushes, or are we fighting the ones on the left side of the road?
The ones in the road.
Okay. So he's in position then. I will aim for the center one with my Erd, aka Psychic. And just because I can, if I stand that way, I'm aiming to push him diagonally to the left into the one behind him with the push effect.
Okay, ding on the map where you're trying to hit.
I'm trying to push this one into this one.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Assuming that didn't instantly knock him out, because that's a...
I'm about to say, and Psychic, if I remember correctly, is super effective against poison.
Yep.
His unconscious body goes flying into the other one. I'm gonna say the guy will be like, hey, Trubbish, I was like, hey, Trubbish, don't forget to use poison gas. Trubbish?
I think it forgot to use conscious.
Wait, what? No! Trubbish is the ultimate Pokemon! How'd you knock him out?
I took out the trash.
Hey! I get it. Last thing I like is kids who tell good jokes.
Oh shit.
As it just roars in front of Scorbunny.
I'm actually legitimately more intimidated by that large thing.
Well, you should be. That's its evolved form. But it's okay.
It is going to attack.
If I'm dealing that kind of damage, I think we'll be fine. Yikes.
1d4 to determine who it attempts to try and hit.
Alright, one. Do we need to choose, or are you just rolling it?
I'm just rolling a d4.
Cool.
The Tristan method.
Well, that's the simplest way. He was given vague orders in order to attack all of you.
Yeah, it's a fine method.
I like it because it feels impartial, and then I also kind of feel like a dick because the dice tend to always go after the person who seems to have the lowest health at the time.
And it's impartial, but not impartial.
All I heard was me.
It's impartial in the sense that it allows the GM to go, it's not my fault.
Yeah. Unfortunately, 4, I'm going from north to south, and 4 would technically put that as Tristan.
Oh, Scorbunny or Jay?
Jay.
Interesting choice. Okay.
But he was told to attack all of you.
Oh yeah, I get that. It's just like, the rabbit just murdered his ally. Yeah, I'll go for the guy. Okay.
Well, he didn't see that. He just walked through the cloud.
Yeah, because there's a smoke cloud.
Well, they're trash. What are you expecting, Tris?
Yeah,
They have trash.
I am not disputing. I'm just going, that is an interesting decision.
True.
Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
And say, under any other circumstances, I'd be worried about the 2-foot tall bunny that just, murdered me.
See, let me see if I can actually get this to work because this does not seem to want to work. Nope. File you are trying to open does not want to open. Fuck you. And this thing will not tell me what the fuck. Oh my god, I hate this so much. I like how it's like scan for Pokemon. No, I need an encounter. Encounter. Can I please just type in the name of what I want to get? No, can't do that. Gonna be Dix? Okay, cool. Let me see if I can actually do this. Stage 2. Any habit. Urban. Scan for Pokemon. Oh, wait a sec. Is that you? Is that you? Oh my god, there he is. Yay. Yay, fucking yay. I didn't think you'd actually do this. Piece of shit. Okay, never mind. Alright, it's... Because for some reason, it didn't... Wait a sec. What the fuck? Oh my god, I hate this so much. Okay, let's see if I can do a different one. There we go. There we go. You actually have moves. You can do stuff. Okay. You see a... Okay. DB5. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Sorry, the Pokegenesis thing is deciding to like not cooperate, but it is cooperating now. 1d8 plus 8. Wow. Yeah. Okay. You will see. I'm gonna say you will see this thing. I'm gonna say minus. See 1d20 minus 2. As its mouth opens up, as this green, must say, is like this green spray of, must say, this green spray of like filth, of foul-smelling filth, just goes flying all over the place. Over, must say, at you. I have already factored in the minus 2. Not 1d8 minus 8, 1d8 plus 8. And that's a special.
I'm guessing this is a special.
I believe so. Let me check. It is range 4. Okay, that's weird. It doesn't actually say.
What's the name of the move?
Acid spray.
I believe that's special, but I can look that up.
I believe that's special. Sounds special. It says everything else about it, but it doesn't say whether it's what it is. But There we go. Does a 6 hit you?
Yeah, it doesn't matter which evasion I'm using for that. That's gonna hit.
Okay.
Acid spray
This
is special. Yes.
okay. This I'm gonna say
And
this
my special defense
foul
goes down
smell.
two stages.
If it hits, it goes down 2 stages.
Acid spray lowers the target's special defense by 2 combat stages.
Huh.
But it hit, so
I thought. I mean, I read that. I thought it was. I thought it was like. Yeah, I thought it was one of those. Hey, if it hits with a,
no, it just does it.
that is.
There's a few
bullshit.
moves that do that. Is like as long as they connect, this effect happens.
That is so easy to do because it has such a low AC. I'm gonna assume that's one of the things that just kind of snuck by the developers.
No, because that's the way it works in the game too. Again, they're trying to simulate the video game where defense isn't a thing.
It's just that generally 2 hits from a Pokemon and you fall over.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, it basically vomits this foul-smelling chemicals all over you. Like, blah.
Yay, 2 injuries for Jay. Okay. Vengeance will be mine next turn.
You okay?
I've been better. It burns.
You see Alma holding her nose as Jay now has these anime like stink flies coming off of him.
Smite away.
Trubbish, which cannot do most of the moves. Do they have the ability to do? Okay. Da-da-da. Let's see. All right. Okay. Going after Score Bunny. Depending, they may miss.
Possible. Unlikely, but possible.
Well, even if they do hit, it's kind of for shit damage anyway.
That is a 1.
Does a 1 hit?
Possible in this game, but no.
These 2 Trubbish start swinging their garbage can arms at you, and I'll say their garbage bag arms at you, flailing as hard as they can and missing.
So he'll just keep like jumping back and side to side, maybe parry with his little wooden sword occasionally.
Oh, okay. They're doing pretty good on this damage shit, but all right, Alma.
That's PTU in a nutshell.
Okay.
Damage is amazing to hit, good kind of hit and miss.
Alma will attack the Pokemon just shy of Lettuce with a Psybeam and then go away from the bad smell.
That hits, and I don't even need to calculate it. Kapoof.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, no, but super effective. Yeah, no.
Yeah, now I'm worried I killed that Trubbish.
And I'll say usually, actually, I'm trying not to do it dies.
Okay.
if I was going, I'll say, if I was going by that, you after soak, so after soak, and then double it. I mean, I'll say after soak and then 1.5.
No, it's double.
I was.
It has to be negative
I thought.
200%.
No, I mean, I'm talking about like damage from super effectiveness. 1.5. So
Oh,
it's 4. Okay. It is. You said it has to be 200%.
Yeah, it has
of
to
its,
be negative at negative double its HP.
Close.
Almost killed it.
It is at negative 150% of its health. Almost did the same thing. Doesn't matter. Poof. Blast, and it falls over.
So, did you intentionally attack us with these, knowing that we have psychic moves, or is this just a happy coincidence?
Who has psychic type Pokemon? They has the brain Pokemon. You know, Marseille, we gotta punch them in the head so that they can't use their smarts.
There is logic in what he says.
Disturbingly, I have to agree with the large guy. That is an appropriate course of action. Unfortunately,
Jay.
racketeering is illegal, so as you can see, we're very much stopping you.
Okay.
We don't play tennis.
So, Jay is going to slide down this hill so he has cover from the Trubbish and the big guy. And as he's doing that, he's shouting over to Harold, go for the big one! Same. Can you do that again?
Psychic is at will, I believe.
No, Psychic's EOT.
Oh, yeah. Okay. At least that's balanced. Jesus Christ.
Give him a flame charge. And to aid with that, I will use Commander's voice to do the other thing. If either one of us hits, both Pokemon get +1 to a hit and dodge for the round. So in theory, assuming we both hit, we'll be at +2 to hit and +2 dodge. And that's my turn.
Okay, that seems. Oh shit. Okay, that is broken as fuck. Okay.
What?
I'm not gonna do that because that would fuck up this game or this encounter. Yeah, I'm just gonna choose to. I'm gonna make a GM call and choose to ignore that ability.
Do we get to hear what it is if we're ignoring it?
Yes. Garbodor apparently has the. I must say, Garbodor has the fully. I must say, has the equivalent of mixed power, but it's mixed power for fully evolved Pokemon. Under any and all circumstances, every attack that he does adds its attack and special attack to both of them.
Oh, so that's what he hit me with.
No, I didn't even add that.
Oh.
Technically, he should have done, and I must say, he should have done like an extra 17 points of damage.
Which would have really hurt, but I'd still be up.
Yeah, but that's, I must say, every single attack that he has does a minimum of 30 points of damage before I even include like whatever the dice roll is. So I was like, yeah, that's no.
Evolved Pokemon are scary.
That's, I must say, because I'm looking at it,
that's less OP when we're probably the same level he is.
Yeah.
I'd say he probably has a
gets
significant level advantage on us, and that's why that's going to hit like a truck right now.
Level 25.
Really? He's the same.
Yeah.
Okay, he's only got 1 level on Herald, so yeah, damn.
Yeah, full evolution is like. Well, then again, I just looked up the power. Apparently, that's just something that he gets. I guess it's one of those things to try and incentivize you to take a Pokemon that no one else would take.
Yeah, we're trying to make this Pokemon relevant. And
Oh,
that's
okay.
certainly a good way of doing it. Damn, that sounds like one of the Pokemon Mezzo should have had.
That's a Cloyster instead. That was like invincible Pokemon.
Well, this
Like,
one's not
turtle
invincible. It
up.
just hits like a fucking Doom Train.
Yeah. Hits like a Doom Train, falls over pretty quick, but, hits like a fucking Mack truck.
So obviously you
Come
just
on,
need to
Sid.
focus on speed, and if you're faster than your opponent, it doesn't matter if you have no soak.
Yeah. I was like, this. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, I was just like, haha, it'll be funny because these are trash opponents, and I'll give them a trash Pokemon. And then I look them up, and like, oh, whoa, never mind, trash Pokemon are fucking amazing.
What did I do? Well, it's okay. This is why we have multiple Pokemon each.
Exactly. Um,
So long as we don't
Sid,
die instantly.
yeah. I'm going to purposely ignore that and treat it like I didn't see it because I'm not trying to be having this one Pokemon like one hit everything.
That's our job.
Well, there's a difference. As the GM, it doesn't matter if I lose. I have an infinite number of NPCs to throw at you for the rest of this game.
Yeah, like there's challenge, and then there's in a system where defense is absolutely useless. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
I will save Pokemon like this for the league.
Or at least until we get some fully evolved Pokemon of our own.
Actually, something like the league or tournament does sound fair, as that's
Yeah, but
where you likely encounter people stronger than you.
Yeah. That's right, because if I
Yeah,
I had gotten to realized potential by now, I think it would have been okay. Because then I'd have fully evolved Pokemon stats myself.
Yeah. All right. Sid, what would you like to do? You are stealthing through the bushes. They do not seem to have taken notice of you.
Right. Sid will quickly stalk into the cloud itself.
Okay.
I know it will be hard for him to see the big guy, but considering he's big and making a lot of noise, he'll try to find him that way.
Well, you can see him because he is technically taller than the cloud of smoke.
Oh, that's hilarious.
If you could see his pog, you'd understand why. He takes up 4. He takes up 4 hexes.
In that case, he will remain hidden in the bushes.
Oh, okay.
But aiming for the big guy, getting in range. I think it has a 30-foot range. The move is poison.
Okay,
It's a
let's
ninja
see.
move.
Sid, let me look up your sheet.
Poison yes.
Low kick.
Poison fang.
Poison powder.
Poison tail. Poison sting.
Poison powder.
Poison jab.
Poison powder.
Poison powder has a range of 4.
You can get within range in order to poison him if you would like.
Yep. So he
All
will
right.
hide. So he will try to make sure that he can hide again. He doesn't know where this is coming from, and attempt to poison him.
All right, and this is a status. So against his speed, meaning that you have to roll at least. Well, I'll say you need to roll at least a 7.
He rolled exactly a 7.
Huzzah! He is poison. I'm gonna say, as you discreetly mix this poison powder into the gas cloud, and you hear the leader. Oh man, this smoke doesn't taste good.
Every action and I believe movement he takes will cause a tick of damage.
Yes.
And
The
that's
good.
my turn.
You have successfully poisoned the boss. The goons. Boss, is you okay? I think the air here is dirty. This must be the pollutants. Hurry up and beat up these kids so we can take their money and go to the Pokemon Center and go get healed. They're going to instruct their Pokemon to continue with the pound attacks. Latsis, it is your turn.
Okay.
I'm going to finish out this round, and then I'm going to finish out this round, then call it so that I can get some sleep since I got to get up at like 4 a.m.
Alma, be speedy and target another one.
All right.
I believe in you. Oh, by the by. She's doing it now.
The target takes their turn for the round immediately after the user finishes a turn. Okay then. Alma. Alma, use dick move.
Okay. Now, for me, there's like multiples of. I know there's more than what there's supposed to be on the screen.
The group on the left is the group.
That I'm gonna say where you just dinged it.
Okay.
I'm gonna say there's two directly in front of you, and then there's one right here.
Okay. Is Harold directly engaging all three in like a fencer thing? Did I miss that?
Well, I mean, they were coming at him, and he was parrying. That he's not. He didn't call dibs or anything.
Okay.
He's just defending himself because they came at him.
I'll say the Garbodor is basically just kind of like flailing around, attacking everything, but he hasn't started attacking you guys yet. He basically just attacked Jay, and now he's just kind of standing there roaring. The two Trubbish that are next to Harold are the ones attacking him.
Now, Jay did tell Harold to attack the big one, but
okay. In which case, Alma will actually attack this one to prevent a flank on Harold.
Okay. Cool. Let's see if you hit. That does it.
Nice.
And Harold, I'll say Harold, as he turns around to confront the Garbodor, the Trubbish raises his hand to attempt to pound him in the back of the head, and Harold will hear a familiar psychic beam slamming into the enemy behind him.
Cool.
Harold giving Alma a thumbs up.
Excellent.
The gang leader will give Garbodor another command. Use! Hurry up and take some out. Hurry up and take some out. If they're unconscious, they can't give commands and their Pokemon will stand there like dummies. He'll cough up some purple and take a tick of health.
You, my sir, don't fight fair.
What part of me thinks we fight fair?
Okay, he has me there.
The person who's right is the person who wins.
Okay then.
Harold.
All right. Harold will do a dive roll to get himself some breathing room, and he will run up the big guy as he executes his flame charge. And since Alma hit this turn, he gains a +1 evasion bonus and a +1 accuracy bonus. Alma gained that too, by the way, because she hit.
Okay. That was to hit, by the way?
Please don't.
+1 evasion,
Please don't.
+1 to hit.
Okay. Nice and all these be matching. Hells yeah.
Seriously? That does not hit.
Okay. Well,
I thought I was like, oh sweet. Cause I was looking, I was like, oh sweet, and it's an 18, and then it was like, no, because it looked like 18, and I looked over and said 3. I was like, is this Roll20 being Roll20 again?
It's okay.
You will fire. I'm gonna say Harold will rush in with this flame charge as it rushed. As it runs up it and rushes down like a meteor as the Garbodor releases this noxious fume out of its mouth, causing Harold to kind of veer off course in order to avoid the mist. As he lands back in front of him. See, the Garbodor will having lost one of its targets, and only has 3 left because Jay ran. Jay ran out of his vision. 3 targets available.
I'm so glad it's as smart as its trainer.
Okay. Alma.
The trash Pokemon has no object permanency.
I'll say it is.
Did after you the target takes their turn immediately after the user finishes.
Yeah, Alma already
initiative.
Yeah, I mean it's not Alma's turn. I mean he's targeting Alma.
Oh.
Okay. Well, Alma has a +1 evasion.
Okay, and with the commands I gave earlier, that stacks to be that. So, evasion. What, physical or special?
This is special.
Okay. Evasion 7.
Okay.
That's godlike.
So evasion is 7.
His evasion is 7 right now.
Okay, cool. Then I will just go ahead and I will factor that into the AC. So, cool. This makes it a whole lot easier. Okay. $1d20 minus. So if I roll this and any positive number happens, then it hits.
I bet you it'll hit. I bet you a day's rations.
You literally, I'll say, with what you have right now, you literally have a 50-50 chance of dodging.
Neat. That's
So
high praise for the
D20
combat system.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's a D20 minus 9.
So a little less than 50-50, but still not bad.
All right, here we go. 55% chance of dodging.
Hoorah!
Yay! You still can use this to deflect the sludge bomb.
It will vomit. It will vomit some purplish green contaminants in Alma's direction as she waves her tiny arm and sends it splashing all around her. The remaining Garbodors, the remaining Trebuchets will take their pot shots. I assume that a 0 does not hit either. Does not hit either. Does not hit either Harold or Alma.
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, assuming this is physical, the evasion would drop down to 6. So yeah.
Okay, so a 0 does not hit any of you. As they flail their arms, continuing to miss. With that, the big boss is going to look around. He's like, guys, he was like, guys, I think it's about time. And I'll say, these Pokemons ain't turning out to be as useful as we thought. These big brain Pokemon is too strong. So we got to do the one thing that we do best. What's that, boss? Cheat.
You weren't doing that already?
It was like, guys. I'm about to say, it was like, guys, pull out the baseball bats. It's time to get. It was like, it's time to get busy.
Okay then.
I'll say we're just
Nail it and I'd be scared.
I'll say we're just gonna have to knock these kids out the old-fashioned way and take their money.
Unfortunately for you, we have Sid.
And you all have your own techniques too.
I just imagine Jay like at the bottom of the hill, just like peeking his head out. I was like, "You psychic?" Just peeked.
Yeah, pretty much. Actually, no, wait, he's channeling. He doesn't even have to do that. He's just kind of staring off into space, borrowing their eyes, and going, "You're psychic. Block that. Do this."
Because he's literally hiding underneath the stairwell.
I just realized Jay is kind of using VR.
Yeah, pretty much.
Doing
Jay is
Pokemon
hiding
VR.
down on the bottom of the embankment where they can't see him, using VR to Iron Man direct his Pokemon.
It's hysterical because he's literally hiding underneath the stairwell.
Well, I lost 2/3 of my hit points in one hit. I ain't going back up there.
Do not blame you.
Okay. And with that,
did I dupe?
Huh?
I forgot to subtract my soak.
I was about to say, I'm like, why'd you take that much damage in one go?
Well, I don't have a lot of soak to begin with. It's not going to make that much of a difference.
You might be able to recover an injury.
I get two hit points back.
Does it fix the injury?
No.
Okay. It's worth a shot.
Jay is not a fighter. Jay has a soak of 9 under most conditions in terms of special.
I mean, that's still a decent amount.
Which means he would have taken 20 damage from that 29, so I'm sorry. They would have recovered the injury.
Woohoo!
But still,
we are here for less injuries.
He is just above half.
And as long as you stay hiding, you won't take any more.
Yeah, but now they're coming for me with a baseball bat, and no, they didn't see where I went because there was smoke.
Yeah, I'm about to say. So essentially, that just kind of means the only people they can beat up with the bats are the bunny or Alma, or they can just be like, you know what, screw it, just beat up the kids, and they'll just go after Lattice.
I'd say because they can't hear me yelling at my Pokemon either, because I don't have to do that.
Yeah. I'll say, which means that they're probably just going to target the trainers because it's like if we take out the trainers, the Pokemon can't fight.
I
Or at
feel
least
like
that's what they
Kevin was
believe.
really not using Channeler properly. This is amazing.
Um, isn't that usually the case? Is that most people? I'll say most people don't use their powers properly.
I say that passive buff alone would get ridiculous if we had the whole party out here.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm about to say I was like, I'm about to say a lot of these things are like super broken. That's why I was like, he's like, I want to use Chandler to do what? I want to talk. And I was like, I mean, true, yeah, you can use it for that, but
well, like, I mean, that was what Jay was intending to use it for, because that's how Jay learned how his powers work. He's learning more how his powers work as the game progresses, aka as he levels up.
I'm like, it's fucking amazing for like group tactics and whatnot. So
now, Chandler for me is kind of peaked until we unlock expert and master level skills, but
yeah. Which I'm like, for later when you guys actually do have to do like large scale stuff because you're a group, then yeah, this will be great.
Yeah, when I get the Chandler's healing ability, that'll be awesome.
So be even better because technically you'll be able to, depending on how many you can do, you'll actually be able to include Heracross in that as well.
I can include Heracross now if if it was out.
Well, I forgot to slap. In all honesty, that's my fault. I forgot to slap him on the map because if Greg wasn't here, I wasn't gonna throw Heracross on here.
Which is fine. Just means next time, drop Heracross and I'll bring him into the loop.
Yes.
Thanks to the upgrade I got from Lucario, I can currently do 5 Pokemon.
Yep, and on average, from what I've noticed on this game, you will only really have to have maybe 4 on the field.
And I think next level I'll be able to get that to 6.
Awesome. Well then, thank you guys. Hopefully, I must say, how are people enjoying this so far?
Just no more than my usual complaints with the system, where again, dodge, defense is a joke and everybody hits like a fucking truck, but that's the system.
Okay. Game, must say, as far as
So no complaints with what happened today, because not really much happened.
Okay. Sweet.
We got mugged. That was literally the entire session.
For what I was here for, I liked it.
I must say, yeah,
for what I was here for, at least.
I must say, this is generally supposed to be like a small encounter in between cities. I was like, okay, here we go. Small encounter in between cities. You guys basically get jumped by a group that doesn't have a team in front of it.
But let's be honest. They're Team Skull. They just don't want to admit it.
If anything, since that's technically Birdie from Street Fighter, it might be Team Bison.
Yeah, and first and secondly, Team Skull are just a bunch of dorks, and I love them. So excuse you, they wouldn't harm a fly.
They harm people all the time. They're Pokemon trainers that dropped out, and they make money by mugging people.
Oh, never mind. I retract my statement.
I mean, yeah, they're fun and silly, but that is their whole shtick, is they couldn't cut it in the league, so now they go around, hitting up kids for their 50% of their lunch money.
I do have two OC teams as a part of the story of this.
Oh, there is a story now.
I mean, well, loose-based story. You can choose to ignore it, and nothing much will really happen. But it's a sandbox. It's essentially a sandbox with a story ish. But I'm not expecting. I'll say, you will be made aware of what is going on, and you can choose to go and engage with it if you like. It's I'll say similar to like how Pokemon has a ongoing story, and there's stuff that happens, and sometimes there's continuity, but it's the same thing. It's kind of like how when Giovanni was off in the corner doing his own thing, and Ash just so happened to interact with it and somehow stop it. But there's like a series of other things that happen. Like it's like, oh no, Mewtwo escaped, and by the time Ash got there, he was already gone. And then he finally encounters him in the movie.
Well, either way, thank you, Brian. Again, apologies that I was late.
Oh no, that's okay.
But yeah, I shall see you all, or most of you, Sunday.
Yeah.
Actually,
in
no, I'll
theory,
see y'all.
everyone's going to be there Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I brought my stuff this time.
What?
Oh my god!
Now, are you ready to make some noise, good sirs?
All right, I'll catch y'all later.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Thanks, guys.